Is the lack of access to cash keeping you from being successful in the real estate business? Is it? You can't get it from the banks right now. Hard money lenders are basically non existent, and the ones that are left rake you over the coals, right? And you're scared to even write offers because you know you can't pursue investment property or purchase investment property without the money. Then you must learn how to attract active private lenders right in your backyard, already lending money to real estate investors just like you. And if you're new to the game, a private lender is just an individual. It's not necessarily an entity or a corporation or anything, but just an individual that lends money to real estate investors just like you for the purchase of property. It's that simple. Jason Medley here, and some people call me the money man because I'm in the business of providing money solutions to real estate investors just like you, and I'm one of the nation's leading transactional funders. There's some pictures of me. Some you may not know who I am, but some pictures of me. It's me and some friends in sunny Tampa, Florida, where I live at. Having a great time out on the boat in the summertime. That's me in the red hat. That's me and Mom on a couple of week vacation down in Mexico, and that's me, strictly business, all suit and tie at a teaching and training at a foreclosure seminar. But I currently fund about 250 to 300 deals a year and lend around $54 million annually, and I've helped thousands of investors nationwide, just like you, continue to profit in this marketplace, regardless of the fact that banks and hard money lenders have really made it virtually impossible for you to borrow money. Now, what does an average month look like for the investors that work with me? Like I said, I'm in the business of helping investors just like you, and that's what I do every day. That's what I get a kick out of. Average month for me is 20 to 30 deals a month. $5 to $6 million you typically lend out, and the average investor makes $24,332 when they do a deal with us. Now, as you can tell, I absolutely love to help people succeed. It's the core of my business, and in reality, the money solutions that I provide, it can change their lives and change their lifestyle. And that is the beauty of real estate, and that is why I'm talking to you right now. But that's not why I'm here today. This isn't about me. It's about you and your real estate business and ensuring that your business is successful, right? Clearly, you've embraced that we're experiencing the largest foreclosure boom in history and the incredible opportunity associated with grabbing discounted properties at 40 to 50 to 60 cents on the dollar and reselling them for huge profits. What do you need in your real estate business to be able to grab these properties? What do you need? What has been or is your single biggest obstacle to having a massively successful real estate business that runs, grows, and thrives without requiring all of your personal time and resources? Is the answer money to fund all of your deals? Is the answer money to fund all of your deals? Have you had deals slip through your hands, or have you been afraid to even make offers because you didn't know how you'd get them closed? If the answer is yes, you come to the right spot. If the answer is money or access to money, if that's been your single biggest challenge, you come to the right spot. There's no need to be discouraged, okay? Because I'm going to share with you the exact secret, step by step, down to a science of how rockstar real estate investors are dominating the marketplace right now, and more importantly, how they're doing it without using their own money and regardless of their income, assets, or credit scores. With real estate, you can build yourself an enviable lifestyle. You can help people sell their problem properties, and you can make a ton of profits that you can use for your retirement or to build your dream home or to create a better future for your family. And that's what it's all about. You can do all of this and more as a real estate investor. The only problem now is how to get the money to close all of the deals that are right in front of you. That's the easy part. Deals are everywhere right now. Deals with equity are everywhere, but how do you get the money to close those deals? You can dip in your own pocket, but I don't suggest doing that, and quite honestly, most folks can't. All right? Most folks can't do that. What about getting loans from banks or hard money lenders? Forget about those funding sources. They've made it virtually impossible for investors just like you to borrow money right now. Bottom line, in today's economy, cash is king. It's that simple. Why? Cash makes things a lot easier for everyone. The bottom line is that the types of deals that are being snatched up by your competition right now, the people that are enjoying the spoils, the people making all the money, the deals they're grabbing at 40 to 50 to 60 cents on the dollar, they require you to pay cash. Period. They require you to pay cash. That's the bottom line. You can't go to a bank and ask for a loan on these types of deals, so you have to have access to private lenders right in your backyard who are already lending money to investors just like you, right? You can't go to the bank and ask to borrow money to buy a house at auction. You can't go to the bank and ask to borrow money on a rehab. A lot of REO markets are so competitive, they only work with people that have cash. You can't go to ask them to fund 100% of the deal. It doesn't work that way. So once you have that cash, you can start saying yes to short sales that require a hold. Some banks say, hey, if you buy the short sale, you're an investor, you're going to have to hold it for 30 days. Yes to deals where you don't have in buyers already in place. Yes to auction deals where you need cash to play. Yes to REOs where you got to have cash. And yes to deals that need rehabbing. Bottom line is you get to say yes when you have access to the cash. But where do you go to get the money? Where do you go to get that cash? Here's the cool part, gang. Times have changed. You no longer need to go to banks and hard money lenders. You don't have to do it. But you do still have to have access to the cash. So where do you go? That's where private lenders come in. These are people who can give you the cash you need to create mind-blowing deals. The good news is these private lenders are looking for you regardless of your income, assets, or credit score. All they care about is a deal and the fact that there's enough equity in it. And that's the easy part right now. There's deals out there, tons of deals everywhere with massive amounts of equity. And they want to lend you money. That's the thing you have to get convicted about. They want to lend you money because they can get a better return on their investment versus the returns that CDs, stocks, bonds, and money market accounts are paying right now. The only challenge left in front of you is how to find these private lenders and how to talk to them, how to speak their language. It's really easy if you have a tried and tested system to follow, and that's what I want to share with you. Here's how you can finally let private money lenders lend you boatloads of cash. I'm going to share with you my proven profit-generating system, the anatomy of a private money deal. Inside the anatomy of a private money deal, you'll discover exactly how to make an extra 6 figures in income using private lenders in your real estate business regardless of your income, assets, or credit score. Step by step, how to speak their language to absolutely ensure they'll end up providing you the money you need to fund every good deal that comes across your plate. You'll also learn the 7 probing questions to ask the private lender in order to gain instant credibility with them. How to answer the toughest questions a private lender is going to be asking you. How you can borrow money from these private lenders without making payments until you resell the property. And how to utilize an absolutely totally free tool to create trust and transparency in your relationship with your private lender. Now, I'm going to show you all of this because I'm going to break it down step by step and walk you through a live private money deal where I actually lent the money. And the real estate investor that borrowed the money from me, he's going to do it with me. He's going to be on the training. He is on the training with me. All right. Bottom line is you're going to be exposed to a real live deal where private money was used to purchase the property, and you're going to see how it went down, all laid out in simple format. You're going to be fully prepared and confident after you've seen this training when you speak to private lenders because you'll have all the ammunition that you need after witnessing this cutting-edge training. Now, I'm going to walk you through step by step, okay? Step by step, how this home run investment property was located, how its value was determined by both the real estate investor and private lender, aka me, how the repairs were calculated, how the money for repairs will be managed with total transparency, how its after repair value was determined, how the loan to value was determined, how the rates, terms, and payments were structured and negotiated. Actually, there were no payments because the payments were DOS. You want to know how to borrow money without making payments? You got to get on board and find out how you can structure deals where there are no payments made until DOS. How the note and mortgage was prepared. How the investor got this money without having his income, assets, or credit score checked by me, aka the private lender. How the investor will make his $27,000 profit, just like you'll start to make once you have access to private lenders that fund all of your deals, and much, much more. Now, on top of that, all right, listen closely, on top of that, you get a free 30-day trial to my VIP coaching program and monthly training calls. All right, the first month is completely free and you can cancel at any time, but I'm sure that after you see how absolutely valuable this program is, you're going to want to stick around, because the money you're going to make from this coaching will make the monthly investment irrelevant. The VIP coaching program it's really where I share some juicy, exclusive, up-to-date, underground information on the real estate market to a select group of investors just like you, okay? And each month, month in and month out, I'll be providing you access to some of the most dominant players in the real estate industry to ensure that you explode your business and then as a result, get to live the lifestyle that you're looking for. Now, the key here is you can cancel at any time, but after the first 30 days, it's only $59 a month to continue getting access to the coaching from myself and the top investors in the nation. Now, what exactly does the coaching program consist of? One thing I'll have you think about is, I fund 250 to 300 deals a year. So think about it. I am very connected to a lot of real estate investors doing a lot of deals. I work with some of the best in the country. And what I've done is I've created a mastermind of those investors where we get together about 3 to 4 times a year for 2 to 3 days at a time to brainstorm. And it's called the Collective Genius. And I've got folks in that mastermind that buy and sell hundreds of properties a year and make millions of dollars. And what I'm going to do is I'll be bringing them to you, interviewing them, picking their brains so you can capitalize on the same secret strategies that have made them real estate rock stars. Access to these real estate giants in itself is worth a fortune, and it's going to help you dominate your marketplace and explode your income, right? Explode your income. Now, the key here is there are no sales pitches. These training calls are straight up meat on the bone, cutting edge interviews where some of the most talented real estate investors on the planet share their top money making strategies with you so you can start making massive profits and accomplishing your dreams. That's what these calls are all about, all right? Here's a picture of my crew. Just in Tampa, Florida. We're all hanging out. We were actually kind of making fun of folks that take pictures and put themselves on their business cards, like they're talking on their phone. You see a number of us there with our phones to our ears. We were kind of making a little fun there, but there's our group down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and there we are back in Tampa. I do them kind of all over the place. We all meet again 3 or 4 times a year for 3 days at a time. But bottom line is I've put this together so you can explode your business, all right, and your life, and to be able to capitalize on all the deals you've lost in the past because you couldn't get them funded. Wouldn't you like to be able to close every single solid deal that came across your desk because you knew you had access to cash to make it happen? All right, start making offers with confidence. And equally as important, can you see how knowing how to speak private lender language would be absolutely fundamental to working hand in hand with them? I'll ask you a very clear, calculated, pointed question. Is the lack of money to close deals your single biggest challenge in your real estate business? Is the lack of money to close deals your single biggest challenge in your real estate business? Then it's time to take massive action to overcome that challenge. To choose, make a choice, choose to explode your business. Inside the Anatomy of a Private Money Deal, you're going to discover exactly how to make an extra 6 figures in income using private lenders in your real estate business regardless. Listen to me, regardless of your income, assets, or credit score. They care about the deal. Step by step, how to speak their language to ensure they'll end up providing you the money you need to fund all those deals. You're going to learn the 7 probing questions to ask the private lender in order to gain instant credibility with them. You're going to learn how to answer the toughest questions a private lender is going to be asking you. You're going to learn how you can borrow money from these private lenders without making payments until you resell the property. How powerful is that? How powerful is that? And finally, how to leverage and utilize a free, totally free tool to create trust and transparency in your relationship with your private lenders. All right? Learn the private lender language. Then find them, attract them, and profit with them. Make some money. Now, this system is valued at $361, but if you act today, you're going to be able to get it for mere pennies. All right? So here's what you should do right now. Scroll down and click the button just below this video and grab my Anatomy of a Private Money Deal system and your bonus 30-day free trial to my VIP coaching program with monthly training calls. All you've got to do is click the button just below this video and get on board. Let's make some money. It's Jason the Money Man Medley, and I'll see you on the inside.